Assalamualaikum guys, welcome back to the channel. Yes, and finally ಒಂಜಿ ಪವರ್ ಆಫ್ ನೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಒಂಜಿ ಪಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದಾಲ ಪಂಡ ಇಂಕ್ ಕೇಳೋಣ ನಿಜಾನ ಆರ್ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಡೌನ್ ಟು ಅರ್ತ್ ಪಂತೆ ದುಂಬುದ ವ್ಲಾಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪಂತ ಐತೆ ನಿಕ್ಲು ಬನ್ನುವರೆ ಗಾಯ ಆರ್ನ ವಿತ್ ಕ್ರಶ್ ಉಂಡು ಬಟ್ ಅಂಚಿದಾಲ ಇಜ್ಜಿ ಬಟ್ ಆರ್ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಡೌನ್ ಟು ಅರ್ತ್ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಅಂಬಲ್ ಆದಿತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮೇರ್ನ ಒಂಜಿ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಪಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆರ್ ಮಲ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ವೆಂಟ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸೊ ನಿಕುಲ್ ಎನ್ನ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತೂಪುಜಾರ್ ನಿಕ್ಕು ಎನ್ನ 10 ನಿಮಿಷದ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ತೂಪುಜಾರ್ ನಿಕ್ಕುಲು ಅವು ಒಂತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪವರ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಶಟರ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಒಂಜಿ ಕಲ್ಪುಲೆ ಮಾರ ಅಕ್ಕಲು ಒಂಜಿ ಓ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಪಾಂಡಲ ಬತ್ ತೂಪೇರು ಎನ್ನ ಒಂಜಿ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಉಲ್ಲ ಮಾರ ಎನ್ನ ಎಂಕ್ ನೆರೆದು ಬೋಪೇಸ್ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾತ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಇಜ್ಜಿ ಮಾರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏರ್ ಮಾತ ಪವರ್ ಹೌಸ್ ನ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಬೈದಾರ್ ನಿಕ್ಕಲು ಒಂಜಿ ತೂಲೆ ಆರ್ನ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂತೆ ರೈಟ್ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬಂತೆ ನಿಕ್ಕುಲ್ ತೂಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂಜಿ ಎಡ್ಡಿ ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಆತಿದೆ ಫುಲ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಮ್ಮ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಷಯ ಪಾತಿದ್ದ. ಸೊ ಏ ಪರ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಚಾರ ಮುಲ್ಪ ಏನ್ ಪಾಡು ಒಲ್ಪಂಡಲ. ಸೊ ನಿಕ್ಕುಲ್ ತೂಲೆ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ತೂಲೆ. ಸೊ ಎಸ್ ಪಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಮಸ್ತ್ ಫನ್ನಿ ಉಂಡು, ಮಸ್ತ್ ಫನ್ನಿ ಇಜ್ಜಿ, ಮಸ್ತ್ ಡೀಪ್ ಉಂಡು, ಮಸ್ತ್ ಎಡಿಟಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬಂತೆ ಪವರ್. ಸೊ ಎಂಜಾಯ್. ಬೈ ಬೈ. Hello.
Hi.
Am I audible?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can clearly hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible. You're audible. No problem.
Now?
Yes, you're clear. You're clear.
Okay. You want me to keep it like this or what?
No, it's fine. My channel is completely goofy. Even if you keep it portrait mode, it's fine. Everybody, like those 200 people don't mind.
Okay.
Yes, finally.
Cool then.
Welcome to our channel. Inkala channel welcome. Encha.
Thank you. Channel.
ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬೆಚ್ಚ ಉಂಟಂತೆ ಮಾಡಿ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
We are doing this in Tulu or English?
Tulu. Any language is fine. Mix ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ರಡ್ಲಾ?
Okay.
Only mere. First ನಮ್ಮ ರಜನ ತೂನಾಗ ಎನ್ನೋ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಏಪ್ರ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ತೂತೇರಿ ಅಕ್ಲೆಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ಪನ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಒಂಜಿ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಸೊ ಈರ್ ಎಂಕ್ ಇರ್ನ ಪರ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಪಂಡ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಂಚ ಅಂಡ್ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ದಾದ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಟು ನೋ ಲೈಕ್ ಯು ನೋ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಎನ್ವೇರಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಹೇಟೆಡ್ ಮಲ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಗ್ರಜ್ಜೆಡ್ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಚ್ಚ ಈರೊಂಜಿ ಪನ್ಲೆದ ಈರ್ ಪಂಡ ಸರಿ ಆಪುಂಡು
ಅಂದಾಗೆನ್ನ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಜ್ಜಿಗೆ ಸಮ ಎಂಕ್ ಪಂತಿದ ಆಲೆ ಸುಖ ಇಜ್ಜಿ ಮೇರೆ ಇರ್ನ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಪೂರ ಏನ್ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಲ್ಪಂದೆ ಬಂಡೆ ಮಲ್ಪು ಮಾರೆ ಬೋಡಿತ್ತಿನ ಮಲ್ಪು ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂಜಿ ಕೇಂಡಾತ ಮಲ್ಲೆಜಿ ಮಲ್ಪು ಒಂದು ಬಂಡೆ ಅಂಚೆ ಮಲ್ತೀನಿ ಸತ್ಯ ಪಂತೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ರೋಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಪೂರ
ಸತ್ಯ ಅವೇ ಪಕ್ಕ ಈರಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಪಂಡ ರಡ್ಡಿ ಮುಂಜಿರಿಗೆ ಫುಲ್ ಲವ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಪೂರ ಬತ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಏತ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಂಡ ಇರ್ನ ಮಿದಂತೆ ಮೋಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ
ಲವ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಪೂರ ಬೈಜಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಜಯ್ ಡಿ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆತ್ ಎಂಕ್ಲೆಗ್ ಲವ್ ತ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಪೂರ ಬರ್ಪುಜಿ ಏಕ್ಲೆ ಕಾಲಿ ಪಂಡೆ ರಾ ಎಟ್ಟಾತೇನು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಬೊರ ಬೆಚ್ಚಾಂಡ್ ಬಟ್ we came to know that you agreed to it. That shows how big your heart is.
So okay, give me. I'll just off my internet.
If you off your internet, this won't go.
On my phone. Yeah, my WhatsApp is on my laptop. That's why. Okay. So first, panda idike onji common question. Actually, panda mast ada one pere.
ಈ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದೀತಾತ ಆನ್ ದೀತಾತ ನನ್ನ ಪೂರ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ
obviously on ಉಂಟು ಬಕ ಮುಲ್ಪ ಫೋನ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ
ಲಾಸ್ಟ್
ರಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮೆರಾ.
ಓಕೆ
ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಪಂಡ್ರಿತಾರ
ಇಜ್ಜಿ ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ.
ಸೊ ಇನ್ನ ಒಂಜಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆದ ಪಂಡ ಇನ್ನ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ಎಂಚ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಚ ತೋಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಪಂಡ ಕೆಲವು ಎನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಕೆಲವು ಮ್ಯೂಚುವಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇರು ಅಪ್ಪ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಪೂರ ಪಾಡಂದು ಉಪ್ಪೇರು ಇರ್ನ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಅಪ್ಪಗಡಿಂದ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ 2016 or something ಇರ್ ಅಪ್ಪಗಡಿ ಇಂಚಿ ಡಬ್ ಸ್ಮ್ಯಾಶ್ ಓವರ್ ಮಟ್. So
what is your question?
So I want to know your journey, like how it started, what was your whole plan, how you want to, like what was it all about?
Plan pura ದಾಲೆಜ್ಜಂಡ್ ಅಪಗೊಂಜಿ ಆಸೆ ಪಂಡ ಒಂಜಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಲಕ ಮಲ್ಪೊಡು ಪುರ. Like now also everybody has YouTuber avadu, actor avadu. Apaga enkala ಆಸೆ ಎತ್ತಂಡ್ ಅಪಗ ಡಬ್ ಸ್ಮ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬತ್ತಿನಾತೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂಜಿ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ತಿಕ್ಕಿಲ ಕಾಂಡ್ ಟು ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂಚ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಲ್ತೊಂದಿತ್ತ ತುಳುತ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಮಲ್ತಿನ ಅಂಚ ಒಂಚೂರು ಅಪಗನೆ ಹಿಟ್ ಆದಿತ್ತಂಡ್ ಎನ್ನ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಪೂರ ಶೇರ್ ಆವಂದಿತ್ತನ ಅಪಗ ವೆನ್ ಡಬ್ ಸ್ಮ್ಯಾಶ್ ಗೇಮ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ನನಲ ಹಿಟ್ ಅయింದ ಪಂಡ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕಲಿ ಡೇರ್ಲ ತುಳು ಮಲ್ತೊಂದಿಜ್ಜಂಡ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ I used to do is I used to download audio from YouTube and put it on musically, record and all. Janakle gaat mande jand apaga starting. They were doing only Hindi. So enna Tulu onchur hit and after that it became TikTok. Then I left TikTok. I got into dance and stuff. Dance the pirabata dide tunaga jana sagara. So many people had come. So it was difficult to stand out from that. Then one day I decided incha vandu dub smash lip sync maltond kurlera vandu. You should always I thought original voice and kanodu ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಂಚನೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮರಾ ದೀದ್ ಟ್ರೈಪಾಡ್ ದೀದ್ ಒಂಜಿ ಡೈಲಾಗ್ ಪಂದ್ ಕೂಡ ಕೆಬಿ ಕೊರ್ದಕೇನಾಗ ಯಬಾ ಎನ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇಂಚನ ಅಂಚ ಆವೊಂದಿತ್ತಂಡ್. ಬಟ್ ದೆನ್ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ವಾಚ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ತುಳು ಡ್ರಾಮಾಸ್ ಎಂಕು ಓನ್ ಬರೊಂದಿಜ್ಜಾಂಡ್ ಎಂಕ್ ಡೈಲಾಗ್ ಲ ದಾತನ್ಲ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಮಲ್ಪೊಡ ನಾಟಕದ ಡೈಲಾಗ್ ಬರೊಂದಿತ್ತಂಡ್. ಅವಾಗ ಅವನಿತ್ತಂಡ್ ಎಂಚಿನ ಮಾರೆ ಪೊಸತ್ ಮಲ್ಪ ಎನ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಲ್ತಂಡಲ್ಲ ಅಕಲ್ನನೆ ಡೈಲಾಗ್ ಬರ್. ದೆನ್ ವಿತ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಅಂಚನೆ ಎದುರು ಪೋಂಡು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡಬ್ ಸ್ಮ್ಯಾಶ್, ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ಲಿ, ಟಿಕ್ಟಾಕ್, ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್. ನೌ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಥಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ಒಂಜಿ ಕ್ಯಾಮರಾ ಬತ್ತ ಮಲ್ತುಂಡ ಹಿಟ್ ಆವೊಡು ಉಂದು. ಸೊ ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ದಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 4 years 5 years ಆಫ್ journey. Iji taunt and that everybody is like that. So
Correct.
they don't have patience. They don't know how it to. So yaw dub smash igla nekla dala connection ijjin that dub smash igla enna facial expressions improve on potundi. You came to know there are so many people akle camera de edur paaterrena. They can't make faces. They are shy or whatever. So that has helped me. There are 3-4 years of what do you say practice that has led to this. Ate, that is the journey.
But it actually inspired Aini Bhuvan Bam. First, you remember the first video which you saw of Bhuvan Bam?
Bhuvan Bam na first Bhuvan Bam I came to know. I started watching his videos recently. Recently in the sense 2 years back.
Okay.
He is there from when? It's been 5-6 years now. Bhuvan Bam. Enk Bhuvan Bam yan kenditte, but I was not that YouTube viewer. Yan ath videos pura tondijjan. So finally when I was in that phase where I had to do something different, and we always had that thing that ingal video mal podanda onj malla camera at a setup board, light board, mic board. This was the first thing that used to come to our head. Appaga yan I somehow discovered Bhuvan Bam. Like, let me see what it is. I read his article or something. I was like, I kali phone da mare start malti or tookan videos. I watched one, then I watched the other one. So that went on. So in a day, I watched like 15 to 20 videos of his.
Okay.
And then I was like, he started with just a phone. Kali phone paton start malti. Then even I can start. I don't have to reach Bhuvan Bam's level. But here at least I will reach someone. I can just start. We have problem with just starting. Okay, we get scared that itte yan start maltu incha pura onda nana dada malpunu ancha aijinda dada malpunu incha. First you start, bro. That's the whole point.
Exactly.
So I started, and that only with one Android phone. I think I had a C3 that time. Yeah, C3. I think the name is C3. Samsung. That I started. Then I went to Poco. Now after YouTube has grown, now we can afford an iPhone. Ancha. So yeah, Bhuvan Bam the inspire aini adeg when it came to YouTube part. It was Bhuvan.
Yan actually Bhuvan Bam enk actually YouTube panna nama maths question answers vakka nama avu nama dumma YouTube da thonidda related to studies or something like that. Recipes avu mal thonid content create la malpuli ait paadali ait class la barpuna ninge Bhuvan Bam first video gottaini actually opanda 2016
Valentine.
Group studies arna video trending ಬತ್ತಿತ್ತಿನ and by mistake trending page open ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು first video ದಾಲ್ ತೂಕ ಪಂಡ ಒಂಜಿ character ನಾಲ್ ಪಂಡ ಒಂಜಿ ಜನ ನಾಲ್ character full mind fuck ಕಂಡ actually.
Yeah, that is
then ಏನ friend ಗಿಲತ್ತ ಅಪಗಿಂಗಿಲ ಗಾಡಿ ಬರ ಇಚ್ಚಾಂಡು ನಾವು ಒಂಜಿ ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ನಡ್ತಾ ಬತ್ತಿದ್ದು ಮಲ್ಪಕ ಬ್ರೋ ಅಂಚ ಮಲ್ಪಕ ಬ್ರೋ ಬಕ್ಕ ಒಂಜಿ skits ಬತ್ತಿನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಅವಿ ಅನಿತೆ ಆರ್ಕೈ ಮಲ್ಪುಡ್ತೆ ಪಂಡ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಮಲ್ಪುಡ್ತೆ ಅವು ದುಮ್ಮದ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ತನಕ ಕ್ರಿಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡು.
Yeah, you feel cringe when you watch your old videos.
Yeah. So ancha actually yana start maltini bakka obvious plate collab avanaga pironji youtuber gurta pironji anchana youtuber gurta bakka international videos per mal itena whole point of view dada banda international type of videos avu Mangalore kannada ninna elli balla banda nanala start malti jane na plans but yeah iten job so pironji coaching dada kendre board panda irna growth feel avunne panda irna fan following just anchi incha pura feel avuncha panda obviously olpa pondla family jana battle veri
ಆತು ಮುಟ್ಟ ಆತಿಜಿ and I can see the growth. Davanda yan in the take off atini during corona. First of all, I am a homebody. Yan pidai popina jaasti aat. So sometimes vlogging becomes difficult. Janak like pidai podu upper jaasti. I like being inside my four walls in my room. That's my happy place. And incha corona dapa take off atini. So I didn't know who is watching what encha. So yan onji dina pidai ponaga somewhere mall I went or something. That time I came to know. Like I got stares. when people stare at you and you don't have that in your head that I make videos.
Right.
In videos in Chatuteru with the takeoff author. I didn't have that in my head. I went, there's like always usual movies, and I went, and then I got stares, and I was like, why are people staring at me like that? Then when I came back, maybe on Instagram, I saw somebody sent a photo. They clicked a picture from far.
Yeah,
They zoomed in and took a video. Oh, they are my viewers. Oh, this is that fame that they're talking about. They recognize this, that. Then like that it took off. When once I went out again, ಅಂಚನೆ ಆಂಡು ಒಂಚೂರು. It is not like they come and say, all that is fine if they come and say you watch my videos, all that is fine. They give that stare,
Right.
or they zoom in and all. That time I feel like this is breach of privacy kind of a thing.
Right.
Like you don't know what it is. But since I don't go out so much, it's still fine. Nowadays, only for events I go, college events, and all and lesson. That time I am mentally prepared for that, right? Like I'm phone gottundu. Maybe there my crowd will be there. I'm going for work. When I go for event, it is I'm going for work. That is in my mind. But like this, when I go out with my friends or anybody, that time it is you're not in that zone. You are in that personal life, this that.
Right.
That time it bothers, but it's a good thing. We in college Pura, we always wanted this. We were hungry for fame.
Attention.
Into famous out. Now when fame is hitting, I cannot be complaining also a lot. I like that is how people love you, right? They come, they recognize, they talk. Sometimes they feel shy, but they want to know that they saw you, so they take a picture. Anchavara. So sometimes I see also them taking pictures. They have to ignore.
So is it affecting you in some way?
Affecting in what sense?
Like a negative way, like you can't sit in with your family or that. Because I have a question coming for
happens. Yeah, it happens. Family to now see when my family calls me out for some functions and all, I don't go these days because I don't want to. Because my parents are also excited, right? So last time when I had gone to Kudroli with my mom, somebody told me hi. Okay, power was hi. So my mom got excited more than me. She's like, photo de. I'm like, if they want a photo, they'll come. Like you can't explain, but their reaction is coming from where I know. They are all excited. Oh, you got recognized like that. But families are bang up. So sometimes I avoid going. That is one thing these days. I don't want to go. Don't want to be there in that. We were hungry for attention, but when attention is coming, you are like, sometimes I want to be by myself, kind of a thing. So Anchapura kammi andu. Before you can't now see. I have a lot of female friends.
Right.
Now, if I go out with a female friend, Janakalna perception will be what? What would they think?
Right.
I'm a lover. Okay, so what happens is it is not only for me. I will at least accept it. Now somebody has taken the video in that girl's face is there.
Right.
It's a problem to her.
Right.
That becomes a problem sometimes. That's why sometimes these days, even if they say, come, let's meet and all, I'm like, until they are like, I'm okay, my parents are cool, my parents know you. Then I'm like, okay, then chuck it, let's go and meet. Otherwise, it is like, bro, in YouTube comments and all, they write. It's difficult. No, sometimes in DMs I've got also. I was with my friend and they have zoomed in and clicked a picture of us or a video. That time it is like, who knows? They must have shared it with somebody. And then they say, I ponno de tirgue, lover boy, incha, stud boy, whatever. Yeah, that name goes. So even for you, if you become very famous, no, that one tag will be there. That you are one, you're always with girls tag.
I actually avoid going out with girls because I get socially awkward around girls. Okay, I'm like really shy type of
That is also them.
Yeah, I like, but you know, I still like when I'm sitting, for example, if I'm going in a function, there are some followers like who came through YouTube. Okay, and I still always follow back if they tell that I came from YouTube. I give them a follow. I have like around 1,800 followers, but I still get that ಈಗ ಅವ್ರು ತಿಕ್ಕೊಂಡಿತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಪಂಡ ಸ್ನ್ಯಾಪ್ ಪಂಡ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಫೋಟೋ ಕಟ್ಪವನ ಏನೋ ಪಂಡಿತ್ತಿನ ಅವ್ರು ಇಂಕ್ಲ ಇತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ದಿಕ್ತಾಲಿಜಿ but I can imagine I can kirde can report enki tikkunanda ide genchadu. So one more question.
Yeah, it happens.
Related to that, is it possible to date right now?
Data.
Yeah, date a girl. Like
date it depends. Okay, like
Because
How
girls
do I
want
say?
constant attention, right? And you have to go out with her and
See, it is not like that, okay? First thing is, not everybody are same.
right.
Not every girl wants attention. So
Mhm.
this is what I realized, okay? When I didn't have an audience, I used to not talk with so many girls. I used to not get messages.
Mhm.
You always think that you have that perception, ponnu linchani. Most guys have that, hey, they are run behind money. They want us for money. They want us to buy clothes, this, that. No, there are girls who don't want any of them. They can buy it on their own.
Right.
They would just want some, they'll have, each girl has a different quality. I'm not saying there are no girls who run behind. That's not the point. There are. But you cannot ignore major part of it who don't want all that. Okay, so it is always like that. When it comes to dating, I can't. They now my follower, maybe my fans, I cannot date them. That becomes a problem for me.
Right.
You know why? Because they know my social media image. They know the funny side. So they would consider that one aspect, that is the funny side of mine, to be my entire thing. That can be positive or negative. Some might think, yeah, he's not serious only, man, in life. It is in a comedy. So that they might think, hey, I don't want to be with a guy who's like that. Marle. Okay. My Marle is not Marle. It's planned Marle. It's a written Marle.
Right.
Okay. So sometimes, so they get, sometimes some people get attracted to that aspect of funny. Some they don't like. They'll feel like too much Marle. Now, when they come and say if they like me and all, when I show my real self, that is little shy, little serious, likes talking deep thing, anything. Funny is one part of it, which I've extended it to this my YouTube thing,
Right.
YouTube or Instagram. So when are they okay with the other aspects of mine? Are they okay with how I think, how I go about things in life? When they are exposed to that, they lose that. They come with that excitement that power was incha, and then they get that thing goes, that excitement goes. After 15 days of talking, they'll be like, hey, he's just another person. Like I make them so comfortable that they feel like, he's just another. Then they get bored or whatever, or they don't like how I am. The other part of it. So that with because that has happened for me, sometimes opening up to a fan is difficult. I'm like, let them have that image. I'll keep that image. It's okay. So sometimes you, even if you have time, you can reply to somebody you don't.
Right.
So dating that way is also difficult. While going outside is also difficult. I am not somebody who wants to go out every day to have food and stuff. So long distance might work for me, but otherwise, I don't know.
Long distance, like most of them doesn't work. They say it's 99% chances that it works.
Again, but
If you're
it
serious.
depends on people, no, how they are.
Right.
Now,
Right.
if I am dating another home body who wants to be at home, it might work.
Right.
Right. Both of them are sitting at home. We're talking. We have video calls.
Right.
Finished. Maybe once when we meet, we'll value that
Right.
meeting. Even if we meet for 10 minutes, we are like, wow, that was good.
That was the best
That
10 minutes.
spark will still be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You value that 10 minutes. Every day you meet, you don't value. You see the
Yeah.
same face, same vibe, whatever.
Yeah. So one more thing I wanted to ask, guys. Why I asked this question is, do you get a constant attention wherever you go? Because I saw your Aloysius video, okay, and you went to that college and now you're going there as a guest. Okay, so it's like a success by itself, right? It's like something I've achieved something big already. That's how you feel it, that you have achieved something, and I saw all the attention you're getting and all that. Even then they were not your batchmates or something like that. They're like really new students who are there. It's kind of really bizarre. And I saw that part where you said, like
Bizarre.
okay. I saw your that clip where you said your crush is like your fan and you date your crush, right? So what I believe is that students, people like youngsters, right? They like that type of inspiration. Okay, என்ன only time would exit it's successful it's so do you have something story like that when you're struggling period you are like trying back?
Firstly, that clip, it's made up. That's not true.
Okay.
That, obviously, I was performing there. It was a joke.
Okay.
But I know that people like that kind of things. When you go to a college, when you crack such jokes, you know that you're going to get a reaction. So that is not a true story. I never came to Cocktail every day to see see my crush who's already dating. No, all that has not happened. But for video, for views and all, it is good. But struggling, obviously, yes. I still remember. I don't know if this might, who are watching this, for some it might be like, what stupid it is. What is he saying? But for me, it was a big thing, right? For me, For me, it's a big thing because if you sit and analyze, most guys, like normal guys who are not famous or anything, good looking, great looking, whatever, all these people, we don't get girls in our DM, right? Even if we text, we don't get reply, whatever the reason may be. From their perspective, when you see also, it's right that they don't reply. Who knows? So when you don't have, I'm not that person who message every other girl random, but still you like somebody, you text, okay, but you don't get a reply because they don't like you.
Right.
If they like you, they will make time for you and reply ಕೊರ್ಪೇರ್. And ಎಂಕದಾದ ಒಂದಿತ್ತು ಮಂಡ ಯಾನ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬಂದಲ್ಲ ಇಂಕ ಆತ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬರಂದಿಜ್ಜನ್, or they used to see as a friend. So there was a time where there was no girl's name in my DM. Okay, no messages, like nothing. From there, from that point to now, if I reply to a girl's message, they'll say, "Oh my God, you replied." That journey is huge for me.
For
if
a
you
boy,
sit and analyze,
for a boy,
yeah,
especially.
for a normal guy,
Yeah.
to sit and analyze it, it's a huge thing. From yaba, I Anul pura text malperia to saying that, "Oh my God, you replied." It doesn't come easy.
Yeah.
It has taken 2 years of my life to
Right.
build that thing.
Yeah.
Okay, to be for them to be excited. Powerhouse texted. What has he texted? Now the replies are faster.
Right.
Obviously, once they get used to the replies, the delay.
Yeah.
That also I'll say. But mostly now, if I text, the probability of them replying to me is more. Because now I am famous, they trust me more.
Right.
Or whatever. Okay, so I know that journey, I know that transition, how it has happened. From me being so excited with one girl messaging me to now when I see so many messages, you're like, how am I supposed to reply to these girls? Right. If you sit and reply to every other girl, what are you doing in life? You have work to, you cannot, right? So that is the thing. And there are a lot of guys also who will have this in their head that imbe khali ponnu leg reply kortini, anu leg reply korpiche.
Can proof
At this point,
I can proof reply kortare.
So at this point in life, for me, Anu and Ponnu coming to the DM is same. Okay, it doesn't excite me that, oh, a girl has texted me, something like that. If a boy or a girl, both if they text me, for me it's normal. Until I get attracted to some female and then I'm like having a conversation. Otherwise, no. But randomly, sometimes if I have replied to them, sometimes if they have sent me a story reply, I start a conversation. Because in this field, conversation boarding. You cannot make content like that.
Right.
You have to talk to people. Randomly, I ask somebody, enchondu life, dada unundu, tell me something, what's happening in your life. So now they open up because they know power of this, that. They'll tell me some stories. Sometimes purposely, this is not supposed to be asked like that, but sometimes I do. Because I use that little trust that they have. I'm like, okay, boyfriend encholle, girlfriend enchondu, love enchondu. Since my content also revolves around love, boyfriend, girlfriend, student crowd, this, that. That is important. I want to see what is happening in 18-year-old's love life. What's happening in a 27-year-old's love life.
You can milk content.
Yeah. So that is how it is. I don't know. So this is the journey, but I forgot what the question was. But yeah.
Even I forgot.
But I hope that they understood. You spoke about girls only, I guess, some texting.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
I think
I
I
don't
asked
know.
about the crush thing. I came from crush to a ex-girlfriend thing, and we came
Attention and stuff.
attention. Right. So you told me one thing that like before we used to not get attention. Like for almost it is all for all the boys. Okay, so they don't get attention for the boys, but it is like when you text a girl right now in the present, they'll be excited. Okay, reply to me, right? For girls, it's like a everyday thing, Okay.
Yeah.
Even if they're not famous, even if they're not like power or something like that, even if they reply boys, they're like, oh, they take screenshot and it to boys, encrypt like and rice and start
all that is there. That's where the attention is. No, girls get a lot of attention. Otherwise, also, you don't even have to be a girl. You put a girl's picture in your DP, you get a message.
Yeah, exactly. I had like a fake account.
I can create a fake account and have a girl's photo and still get a message. Saying hi dear, hi baby.
Actually, I have, and then
ನಿನ್ನ ಮೋನೆ ತೂನ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಪ್ ನೀ ಫೇಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ತಾನೆ ಮೋನೆ.
ಅವು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ನ್ಯಾಪ್ಚಾಟ್ ಪೊನ್ನ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಉಂಟಂತೆ ಅವನ್ ಪಾಟ್ ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಐಕ್ಲೋ ಫಾಲೋವರ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
See, that is where the attention is. You cannot do anything.
Correct. So one more thing I wanted to ask. Yeah.
Let's wait.
The thing is, see,
Uh.
now that you have grown and automatically new connections are coming, right? Like all big Arjun Bojara, you said that it was your dream to work with him and all, right? So is it there is like a to-do list you're going to achieve in the future? Do you have any like such dreams that you have?
No, to be honest, in college, I had that dream of getting into Tulu movies, acting, incha, ancha. Once this YouTube started for me, it was only YouTube. In YouTube, YouTuber, I have my audience, this, that. Even now, it is that only, that much. Movies is not now it's like if I get, I will go. It is not like I will ditch borchi. There was a time I used to say that. Last time when I was in Madin Kutla's interview, I told that.
Yeah.
Borchi. But then what you realize is it's a learning process. It is also learning. Now enkali camera the elia camera the eduru dinkal kullu. Ade ponaka it's a huge setup, lights, you come to know so much. So when I go now, I don't get paid so much.
Right.
Okay, honestly. Ola, Kannada Pondala, it is maybe one story ka promotion, one video promotion ka amount. That also less than that. Okay, but there's learning. That is one main thing. Now, Enka dream ittundu. Bojraj Vamanjanati act malpuna, that dream was there. Because as a kid from 7-8 years old, I've been watching their dramas.
Right.
So I wanted to act with them. Now I'm getting an opportunity. Why should I say no to such an opportunity? Just because they're not giving me a lot of money. That's why. No, I will go. I'll act. Now Arjun Kapikad has become my friend. Not that I sit and talk to him every day. And Chapuji, he's also a celebrity. He's also busy. I also get, but I know that he's there for me. He treats me like one younger brother. So I go if I am into trouble or if I need any help, he's there.
So
him, Anup Sagar, everybody.
So he's the one like how did you guys get together? Like did he approach you after seeing your videos? Like did he like say something?
No. So what happened is nama Gadbad onji series malta ottige.
Correct.
That was for Talkies app. So apaga Suraj Bowler sir, who was the director of that, I guess. He was the maker of the Gadbad. So he had contacted me on incha role undu Malpara. I asked role, range in a role, this, that, normal question. So he told Arjun Kapiyad is the lead and there are two friends. In that one friend is you. Then you have a scene, your character is good. You have a scene with Bhojaraj Vamanju, Arvind Bola. So that attracted me. Okay, whoa, I get to act with. Back of my mind, I also have that I can get them on the vlog if I try. Right. That is also there. At the end of the day, I'm a YouTuber too. So they would want to see the behind the scenes of it. Anchayana try maltini. So I think they had sent my profile to Arjun Kapikad or something. So he told embedded lemon padoli. So he had agreed. So once they took my audition kind of one clip and all, they were happy. Then I met Arjun Kapikad. Hi, normal meeting it was. But after that we got close. Like I spent some time with him. He used to pick me up for the shoot. So apaga car had a conversation. That time you get to know the real person. You get to know the person behind Arjun Kapikad, the brand. Now, if somebody goes out with me for a conversation, they get to know the person behind the powerhouse. Okay. So that time you get attracted to them. They also get to know you.
Right.
And then they're like, oh, whatever. Then that bond started forming. Then obviously, for me, it is he knows how passionate I am about video making. So when he has something for me, he'll tell me. If I can get something out of him, which is win-win for both.
Right.
It's there. But now there is friendship also. It's not only work, it's friendship also, which I am grateful that it's a big thing.
Big thing, right?
Ite Murani and you comment YouTube. Because my image is like that I'm connected to normal person. They feel like he's one among them. Arjun Kapikad is there for them. Right, and I know them, that's why. But I would also want to share one incident that has happened. You to know the difference between a YouTuber and a movie star in Coastal Wood, Namma Kudlad. So me and Arjun Kapikad, we were in the car, and one person comes to me and says, "Hey, Bimbali, hi." Okay, this is how I told hi. Then he saw Arjun Kapikad. He's like, "Sir." Okay, and then he went. He told Arjun Kapikad told hi, and he went. That's when Arjun Anna looked at me and told, "See a difference? Small screen, but a big screen." Okay, that hit me because they feel like undi enkala malpoliya. He's one among us. For them it's like movie, yobo.
Right.
That thing. Yeah. Itte ancha apunu. That is how we met, me and Arjun Kapoor.
So what I wanted to ask you is, see, who, like, if you had to rank the top YouTubers according to content, not because of subscribers, that top 5 if you had to, in Mangalore.
Anybody
Anybody.
in Mangalore?
Yeah, Mangalore Tulu.
5 ullera.
Okay, fine. Including you.
Apart from me, apart from me.
No,
Including me, I would tell out of see, every YouTuber has a drawback. Okay.
Right.
Honestly speaking, I also, when I see, even I have, there are people who will say that now if I have to pinpoint at mine, the quality of the video, the quality of the sound, the editing, not great. What is keeping people hooked to me is humor. So like that only, everybody has a drawback. Now honestly, if I have to say, Shutterbox is on top because of how he packages his video. Okay, onji vibe und. When you enter only, you feel like, whoa, I'm going to watch something crazy.
Right.
How it starts, that music, sometimes he puts that cinematic in the beginning. Onji, it's an experience. Onji tunako, whoa, henchine onji tuye enda. So that way, Shutterbox, I think, deserves to be on top.
Right.
Rightly so. He's on top also, right?
One thing I want to tell that making videos like Shutterbox is really difficult.
It's difficult.
First of all, you travel for like kilometers and kilometers, come back, edit, put drone shots with music and upload 2 videos per day. It's really crazy.
But you should know, see, that's what, we only analyze so much. Shutterbox raddu arshadu incha puramalte. Shutterbox has been an editor for 10 years.
Right.
At work parder 10 varsha editing. I take 3 to 4 hours to edit a vlog. Shutterbox takes 7 minutes to edit his vlog.
He told you.
7 minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes max. If he does a sketch and all collaboration, 15 minutes. So much efforts he has put to get it to 7 minute. That is why our vlogs he goes before sleeps, maybe pat, and he knows how he takes also, right? Ide cut, put the intro, put this, best part, other part, no, cinematic, inch part, no, music for a part. It's set for him. For me, it doesn't. For me, I am new to editing. I do basic editing. So, editing. That's why his work is also faster. He has put 10 years into video editing. ಅವು ಎಂಕ್ಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಬೋಡು ಎಂಕ್ಲೆ ಕಾಲಿ ಯಾರನ್ನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ತೂದು ಪಾತ you should know the backstory. So I feel Shutterbox is on top. Next, I would put myself.
Yeah, even I would put.
But I don't know, because I feel, it is from my opinion, I feel I should put myself. Reasons for or against will be there, but I feel it is me not seeing only numbers.
Right. Exactly.
Till there is growth, you're doing fine. You should always remember that. Onji video part 50 subscribers but there. Okay. You don't have to put a video and get like 5,000 subscribers with that one. Even if you get 20, next video 20, next video 10, you're still growing. So if you are still growing, it's fine. So for me, that's why I'm saying, like, okay, there are reasons that it is not great also. Agreed. And I have been relevant for 2 years. Okay, third I'll put Mad Input. Obviously, stand up is not easy.
Right.
You stand in front of the camera and yeah, enkala vari kashta. Since I did it in front of an audience, it put little more effect to the video because of the crowd reaction. But otherwise, in the studio,
experience first stand-up comedy.
Yabba, that was one crazy thing. Yeah, now stand-up and the prepare maltu. I prepared few jokes because open mic if I have to explore. Okay. Only if I go like this for judging and all, if they give a mic, I get to perform. So I had 3-4 jokes prepared and I was going to Aloysius. So I know the Aloysius crowd.
Right.
I know what happens in that college.
Yes. What else there?
Not to put down that college. That scenes happen in almost every college. Mata colleges ranjina Xerox photocopy da pura scene uppun. And ade ponaga enku gottu nade the pulse. Aloysius, what it is. That's the best place I could have started my stand-up, whatever. And that clicked also. It is always in that first 1 minute, okay? First, yan mic patona dada pande, tell tera confidence that I can make people. So, anchane yan maltam poye adeda. So, that built, the performance went on, like it kept going one level higher. Obviously, some of the jokes didn't land. Some of it I didn't say because in English la great age. Now when you see English comics, their English is good. My English is not that good. It is Mangalore ka onchur grammar pura mistake. Era bella kon grammar da pura mistake. Kancha onchur banga apundu. And most I was happy. I was satisfied. And the first one was good. It was good enough to post it on my YouTube channel. Okay, that much I saw. And then anji two year jana because the crowd reactions ancha. So that was my experience. Coming to Mad in Kutla, I told in front of the camera to stand and speak one take. Put 30 minutes act. He has put. Not easy, man. Not easy. You will lose. You will forget your script.
It's compared to, I think, in front of a lot of people. And the camera, I think camera is better because if you do a mistake in open crowd, like in front of everybody, like it will be flop. But in camera, okay, let's just.
And dada panvanda camera, you don't get that feel. I feel. This is my feeling. It's a mistake. You know it's a mistake. Now, when I watched my performance, I know it's my mistake. You don't know it if it's that is a mistake. I know my script. I missed a word. You don't know that I missed a word. So people will not know. Obviously, you won't be. If you, that's what, in the first minute, if you get a laughter, then you are confident. Then that's the best place to be on stage. You have the crowd in your hand. Okay, you know that they are silent now because they are involved in the story. Or they are, see, now then I told I used to come to Katte every single day. Why? They cheered. They told the answer. I'm like, stop. So the third time they were all silent. They want to know. They are ready for that. Why did he come? When I said crush, there's a pop. Everybody cheered. That is the best. Now camera
Correct.
So if you are always defensive that mistakes gottaravalli camera better. No, you have to go there, kettodu. What they'll do? Onji raddadina story paadiru. Then they'll forget.
Kettinala delipira. Avula onji actually
kettinala delipira
stage gottu actually avundu.
Yeah.
But
and for me, the best part dada panda, I didn't announce it as a stand up. It was like a speech. This guy is going to speak. That's all. Then after that, I made it like not so professional stand-up comedy, so that people come and watch. People don't know how stand-up works.
Exactly.
In the performance, middle was speech. There was not stand-up comedy.
Right.
Starting comedy, ending stand-up comedy. Nadu it was speech. So that is why. But for thumbnail and all, it is good stand-up comedy.
Right. So I think I talked to Arpit annala paatidde murani Greece garage bothittere. So and actually alpa poyini shutter box challenge malpare actually roast adu mast jana roast ay bakka actually akulu ಏರ್ ಬರ್ತಿರತ್ತೆ ಫಾಲೋವರ್ ಏನ ಫಾಲೋವರ್ಸ್ ಆವಡ್ ಏರ್ ಲಾವಡ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬರ್ಸ್ ಆವಡ್ ಅಕುಲ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಶಟರ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ರೆ ಶಟರ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಮಿತ್ರ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಹಂಗದಂಡೆ ಅಕುಲ್ ಈ ಫಾಲೋವರ್ ಮಲ್ತೊಂದಿತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನೇನ್ ಓಕೆ ಬಟ್ ಅದ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಡೆ పవర్ హౌస్ పక్క వరన్ని ఉందే కాకుండా షటర్ బాక్స్ రోస్ట్ మస్తు మన డ్యామేజ్ అప్పుడు ఎన్న ఉంది యూట్యూబ్ యాక్చువల్లీ దాకుండా ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೊಂದು ಚಾನಲ್ ರೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಲ್ಪಡೋದು ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಅರ್ಪಿತ್ ಅಣ್ಣನ ಪಾತಿರ್ನಾಗ ಆರ್ ಪಂಡಿ there are two types of audience ಗೊತ್ತಾಂಡೆ ಒಂಜಿ Netflix type Netflix cool sobo type people South Bombay Mangalore Tulu wannabe types pironji pakka local panda Tulu ಒಂದು ಅಕ್ಲಿ ಪಂಡ ಸೋಬೋ ಟೈಪ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸೌತ್ ಬಾಂಬೆ ಫುಲ್ ಕೂಲ್ ಅಕ್ಲಿ ತುಳು ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ಎಂಬಾರಸ್ ಫುಲ್ ದಿಂಗ ತೂಪಿರಿ ಇರೋ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬಟ್ ಓಪನ್ಲಿ ಪವರ್ ಶಟಲ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಸೈಡ್ ವಿ ವಾಚ್ ಲೋಗನ್ ಪಾಲ್ ಜೆಕ್ ಪಾಲ್ KSI ಅಕ್ಲಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬರ వచ్చి ನಮ್ಮ ಅವೇ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇರೆಗ್ ಪಂಡ ಅವು ಇತೆ ಇರ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಉಂಡಿ ಅವು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡು ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟೆಡ್ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್
see honestly itte inkal incha tundala there I get comments like nikul et english paathervar tulu paather now that's a local audience
right
they don't understand Tulu so where does everybody gets even Hindi content creators nakalla itte ee video gla baru Tulu to et english takvar Tulu paather engal pura school pura ponaka enkle hakonditter pete language it paatherna punishment speak in english itte ide bannaga english paatherna ik undu baronu so our local audience because they have not taken training in english maybe most of them akle artha apudi that's why they force you to speak in Tulu but yanite kannada adu paathe it will still be okay because they'll understand so now that is local but I cannot help yanite yanonji Catholic institute kaltadini for so many years English medium school enna friends enkel first language paaterdine English akalda lot pot adu ಬಟ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಪಾತಿರ್ದಿ ಸೊ ಯಾನಿತ್ತೆ ಮೀಟ್ ಆನಾಗ ವ್ಲಾಗ್ ತೂಲುಟಾಣಲ್ಲ ಇಂಕ ಅಕಲ್ಡ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಪಾತಿರ್ರೆ ಕಂಫರ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಇಡೆ ಇತ್ತೆ ನೆರ್ಪೇರ ಅನ್ನದ ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ನೌ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಪಾತಿರ್ನ ಇಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಬೈ ಯುವರ್ ದಿ ಅದರ್ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ನೆಟ್ಫ್ಲಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ವಾಚ್ ಇಟ್ Two pair. Support. See, those people, no, it is not like, now I have to be very careful while saying this. Here, scene appudu. It is, see, we don't want anybody to spend 24 hours on us. Support band anchati idi power house support band onji ite tule yan kannada English la kelavu sala malpe aik reaction barpun saying tulute dai maltijar. Okay, basic if they understand ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾತೆಲ್ಲ ತುಳುಟೇ ಮಲ್ತೊಂದು ಕುಲ್ಲುಂಡ ತುಳು will not go out from this. It will be alive but it will not go out. I have an opportunity engadaiతే opportunity undu. I can get audience from outside. People from Haryana, Kolkata have got in touch with me to promote a brand. Even though I was making in Tulu, that is because nadu to ola enna English podu kannada video podu added who don't know Tulu are coming to my account.
Right.
That time I can feed them, no, Tulu.
Right.
Appo Tulula grow and it went outside Mangalore or
Right.
ನಮ್ಮ ತುಳುನಾಡು. Why people don't see ಅವು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂಚದಾಯ್ತು ಪೂಜೆ ಅವು ಕನ್ನಡ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಬನ್ನಗದಾಯ್ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಓಪಿಂಗ್ ತುಳುಟು ಪಾತೇರು ಗಿವ್ ಮಿ ಅನ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಯಾದನ್ನ ಪಿದಾಯ್ದ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಲ್ಪೆ ಒನ್ ದೇ ಕಮ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೀಚ್ ದೆಮ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ತುಳುನು. ಅಪ್ಪ ಪಿದಾಯ್ ಪೋಯ್ಜ ಇತ್ತು ಒರಿ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ ದಾಯ್ ಬತ್ತೆ ಬತ್ತದ ಕೇಂಡಿ ವಿಚ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಡು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಯಾವ ಬಂಡೆ ತುಳು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಒಂಜಿ ತುಳು ಭಾಷೆ ಉಂಡು ಅಡೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಡೆ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಟ್ಟ ರೀಚ್ ಆರೆ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಹಿಂದಿ ಆರ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಬಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೀವಿಂಗ್ ತುಳು ಎನ್ನ most videos are in Tulu. So support banna it is I need that understanding. Enkle support bando ye power house jay maltan kulla rich. It is just let me do what I'm doing. That is support. Don't give me resistance. Tell no incha malpochi tulodu paaterli English paaterli. If I have reached till here, I have put my head.
Right.
So enk gottundi yan dai incha paatere dai English paatere ಇಂಕ ತುಳುಟೇ ಪಾತೆರ್ರೆ ಆತುಂಡ ಈ ಜನಟ ಯಾನ್ ತುಳುಟು ಪಾತೆರ್ದು ಆ ಜನಟ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಯಾನ್ ತುಳುಟು ಪಾತೆರ್ದುವೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದಾದಾಂಡ್ಲ obviously you have your opinions and all. Now we have reached that point where if they spend 2 minutes of their time in scolding or giving a negative opinion about me, I will give you less than 2 minutes for you. That is only like the comment and go. Inga explanation correct. Even though I have a good answer for it, I let go. Agattech, he will not understand. That is how I think. Ijina at time correlate. Ijina ancha dadatun manda. If I give an explanation, they'll say, "Bro, ancha manashi bro. Yani is na fan." That is a reaction. So I'm like, it's okay. So these are the two audience. Support one nagonji mast local upper. Now they will support people like Shutterbox because it's emotion, right? You go and hoist the Tulunadu flag.
Right.
That is the local. They'll support him forever because he did so much for that. Okay. Now English crowd may not support so much for that because they have other work also. They are in their own thing.
Right.
But they will let you do. They will cheer for you. But both the support is good. It's not like that day cheer that day. But Enkleg as a creator, Nadu to Kulnaga, it becomes you cannot cater to everybody. You have to target. And you know that yan English maltan idadakal nerpe yan pure turutu you're stuck out.
No.
yani English ge cater maltan idadakle gunda apudu yani idadakle maltan adedakle artha apuji. Now when I do Kannada sometimes this crowd doesn't understand English Tulu crowd.
Right.
They're like hey Tulu panle. Now if I do it in English, Tulu Kannada crowd will be there. They'll say English at that. You cannot help it. Just deal with it.
You are actually proving it by doing some some series with Raghu Wine Store, right? It's in Kannada.
Onji Kannada maltade.
Yeah. So now they will like search who is this powerhouse, and they'll see your Instagram, and then they'll say Tulu. They'll discover okay, Tulu content creators they'll come. So So Raghu Wine Store knew before that only that there is this powerhouse. No, he didn't know. See, that's how it works.
See,
right?
He came to know, right?
Exactly. And your comment section.
I don't know why people don't think like that.
Yeah, the comment section which you had put, I mean the trailer, is part of the story. I can actually in second and proud feeling, but powerhouse.
I couldn't believe, dude. Like enchina irnudu jana comment hakidina powerhouse. That was unreal for me.
Raghu Wine Store, I think he has 300k people followers. I think around. I think 100 plus 100k plus.
300k, yes. He is a celeb, dude. Big Boss star, verified account.
I know, but still powerhouse.
Yeah, but he didn't promote also so much. But there are things. For me, it was more like Kyan Paddev community tab. Both power was comment monthly. But I didn't know 200 people will take that so seriously. And
But yeah, that's also like
maybe if he would also have put both comment Raghu, they would have.
But our engagement untadi. How important in the panda
engagement. But for me, it was like Yan onji pidai for the project maltindala. My people felt that namma kudla undu kudla da uduge ellenettu. That proud feeling.
Correct.
For me, that is important. You take any language and go, but you still know that person who has gone is Tulu. Now, why when Shilpa Shetty speaks in Tulu in a reality show, everybody says, "Yeah, Shilpa Shetty Tulu bate."
Right.
Give me also an opportunity. I might go till there, and I'll speak in Tulu only in that reality show. That time you will do, "Yeah, power was Tulu bate niya." And ade mun tettere kali Tulu tettere apuji. Shilpa Shetty didn't reach in Tulu.
Right.
Okay, she to chose other language to get an audience and then speak Tulu. So Tulu is becoming famous like that.
Right. So I want to ask you one. I want to ask you one interesting question. Okay, like really interesting about an interesting person. Okay, Rakshita Shetty. So what? She is completely different. She has a different YouTube channel. She has a different, fan following, different audience. When I go to her comment section, it's completely different. So what is this difference? Like, how I see it. I see you, Madden Kudla, Shutterbox Films, and it's kind of similar content, which is like, what do you call it? Mainstream, okay. But different, I don't know where this channel is going, but yeah, what do you think is different, Rakshita? Why is
Rakshita Shetty's one good quality is her energy.
Right.
Okay. There are two, in my opinion, this is just my perspective. Yeah. In my opinion, there are two audience how they are watching her videos. Okay. One is they switch, they enter the video, they find it irritating, they leave. Okay. One audience. Second audience, if they enter, if they don't get irritated, they will watch till the end.
Right.
Because her energy is so much, people just want to watch. They are not in that technical thing like Dada Panandullal, Dada sense, Dada nothing. They just watch. There is something in her that makes you watch. Guys, non-stop it's going. So you don't get that time. Now if I do a rant kind of video or fast talking videos, usually in my reel, they don't get time to go back.
Right.
If they are involved.
Right.
That happens with her on YouTube. Enter and you cannot exit. You feel like Dada her storytelling of something is good. Her energy is like that. When the camera is Yan Murani meet Rakshitanu, you know the difference. Like starting Bannaga full silent. Once she's comfortable, she's all out. She's loud. She is everything that a video demand. When I'm doing this interview, I am little calm.
Yeah, right.
But when I'm in my vlog, when I'm in my reel, I have to scream. Right. I have to put that energy. My voice also changes a bit. Hers is also like that only, full of energy. But otherwise, she might be silent. If she doesn't need to speak, she doesn't speak.
What about behind the camera?
Behind the camera also like that only. She was very shy when we met. Till on the camera on, she is different.
Okay.
Different in the sense, she's a little more silent. Yeah. She knows she'll a little bit shy. She smile. That energy is not there. That's with everybody. In front of the camera energy and behind the camera energy is not the same. This we have to make up. If the camera is on energy. Otherwise people will go out. No, they will not even watch. Right. So that is working for her. And she is making more money than all of us.
Oh, okay.
That is also there. That is also there, right? Because there are views happening.
Right.
She is smart. Okay. Every other creator, if they are doing it, they are smart. That you should understand. Even if you feel like she's getting views. If she's getting views, she has played that game right.
Right.
Not in your mind how right upon, but YouTube algorithm wise it is right. You see her thumbnail, you see the title she write. Perfect it is. Perfect. YouTube game. Just because she's loud and irritating to you doesn't mean she's not smart. She's smart.
But what I see is the fans. I don't think they're cutter fans. They have come to see her videos and they go. It's not like Shutterbox Film has cutter fans. Okay, no matter what he does, even if he has fan following, they have 10 times more followers than his fan page. So that's what I believe. They come to see for entertainment. They'll come and but what the question is will they stay? Will they come back? That's the main point. No matter what.
Now that is for our age people. Now who is her audience? That also we should see. Her audience are mostly 30 plus.
Right.
Aunts and uncles watching her video.
WhatsApp.
They will stick by. My mom sits and watches somebody just sitting and talking. ನನ್ನ ಗಂಡನಿಗೆ ಇದು ಸಂಬಳ ಇಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಅವರ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ತೆಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ, ನಾನು ಕುಕ್ಕರ್ ತೆಕೊಂಡು, ಇದು ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ನೋ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಅಸ್. ಎಂಕ್ಲೆಗ ಪುಣ ಕಂಡನಿನ ಸಂಬಳ ಎಂಕ್ಲೆದ. ಬಟ್ ಮೈ ಮಾಮ್ ka age people will like that. Rakshitas is also like that. They'll sit and watch. Okay, they don't have to do fan, yeah, yani na fan. They don't have to print Rakshitas on t-shirt and go. Our age people might do that for Shuttlebox, maybe. Shuttlebox will in a t-shirt, but that age doesn't have to. But she has her loyal fan. If she is getting regularly, she is getting 15,000, 20,000 views. That means there are people who like watching. You don't like, it's your problem. It's the same with everybody. Now there might be Shutterbox ka haters who hate Shutterbox ka content. People exist. Just that for most of us, Rakshita's content is little bad or irritating or whatever. You find it cringe, whatever it is. But there's a different audience that loves her. Rakshita Panda. And you go and see the comment section, they'll say super.
Right. So I wanted to ask you, the thing is, there are two types of fan interactions. Which is your, like, best fan interaction and worst fan, something like that? Any experience like that? Fan interaction.
This is good. Okay, so this is initial days. These what you see on the vlog and all also is good. Like when I went to Might, there was a lot of people. All that is a good feeling. But one special that stood out is one day, not Rakshit, Sarthak and me, Uncle PVS alpa nadatham phone itta bayag. One guy comes running, baston batte, batudu bro, yani a fan bro, yan vlog bro, tu pedda puncha. I asked him, where were you? Why did you come running? He got down from the bus. என்ன யானித்த பஸ் இடித்துன புவன் பாம்போடல யான் ஜப்பாய bus. Okay, he got down from the bus. He ran for almost maybe 200 meters. He ran. He met. He clicked pictures. Spoke to us. Went to a bus stand, and he's waiting for another bus.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the best anybody can do, right?
Really, yeah.
Aat mokya. That was my best, in my opinion. Ethernet. Worst is not fan, but ಕೆಲವಸಲ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Once I had been to a function, ಅದೇಂಜಿ 35-year-old, 40-year-old one lady came. ಆರ್ ಬತ್ತದ ಪಂಡೇರು, ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ದಾತೆ, ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ದಾರತೆ. ಅಂದ್ ಎಂತೂಪೆ ಶಟರ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಡ್ ಇನ್ ಕುಡ್ಲ ಭಾರಿ ಎಡ್ಡೆ ಹಾಪುಂಡು. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಲೈಕ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಅಂಡ್ ಇರ್ನ ಬೇತೆ ಚಾನಲ್ ಅತೆ ಬರ್ಪೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎನ್ನ ಬತ್ತದು. Like she told Shutterbox film mad in Kudla edde happen. There's a pause and then she says, "Irna bete channel atte." Aik dala compliment lech dalech. Oh, barpe. That is very funny. Rakshit was with me. Rakshit is like, "Ketia." And yeah, ancha happen mastala. Ir mad in Kudla. Mad in Kudla, they have told me a lot of times. People, ir mad in Kudla. They stand up malpun hi rehte hain. I'm like, oh yeah, not tumhare bete. So this is my worst. Not worst, but funny.
Okay. So I want to ask you a segment. Actually, this is called Chai with Ajay.
Wow.
Does anyone
All the copy ಹಾಕಿನಿ.
rhyme of it? Chai with Ajay.
ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಶುಂಠಿ ವಿತ್ ಅಜಯ್.
Maybe in future years, ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಚಿನ podcast from Alpana.
I am your first guest or what?
I never did a podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. First thing I wanted
So I am your first. ಯಾನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಪೀಸ್.
experiment at think actually ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ.
ಎನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸು ತುಲೆ ಗೈಸ್, ಎನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸು ತುಲೆ ಯಾನೊಂಜಿ young YouTuber who's trying his first interview podcast whatever. ಯಾನ ಐನ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾನ ಐನ ಒಂಜಿ opportunity ಕೊರಿಯೆ ಎನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಅಂಚನೆ ಎಂತ ಏತ್ ಮಲ್ಲೊಪ್ಪಡು ಪನ್ಲೆ.
ಏನಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು first online podcast.
I don't actually enk interview pura incha live panna enka mande beccha gedde apiji incha online interview pura ane an Ajay Dicosta panna ek korni dai panna last time avi Ajay Dicosta na roast malpuna kala mastana enk patte nerterate aklu incha ancha akle pura manasiji nanji elle creators nitkanare ancha yan itte kanapin betekten.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ
until they realize that I enkel na help dala board nunchi if a creator is good he will come up on his own. Namma dala ondu monboard nunchi just that we have to give them time like this 2 hours if they want I'll give. Continue. Chai with Ajay Dicosta.
The thing is, see, I have told you that ನಮ್ಮ ಏನ್ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಲ್ಪುನಾಗ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಶಟರ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಮಲ್ಪುಳಿತೀನಿ, ಮ್ಯಾಡನ್ ಗುಡ್ಲಾಗ ಮಲ್ಪುಳಿತೀನಿ, ರಕ್ಷಿತ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಲ್ಪುಳಿತೀನಿ, ಪವರ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಈರ್ನ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ಅವ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಧ್ಯ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಡನ್ ಗುಡ್ಲ ಅಕ್ಕಲ್ನ ಪೂರ ಅವೇ 30+ ಅಕ್ಕುಲೆ audience. And Shutterbox films apple motor vloggers anchi inchi pura gottandi. Apple irna actually proper enna lekkadu proper fan following who understand roast. Ink roast ay bakka masana miss malda malderi. I'm a powerhouse fan, but yes, what he did was really good. Even Aditya Raj, or even he texted. He told, yes, I am his friend and all, but yeah, I liked your. Even he texted, yeah. So it was, but
Yeah, your roast was good, no? It was not like bad. It who understand roast, they know that it was not just somebody criticizing the other person.
right.
It was properly done. So well done on that.
Thank you.
Maybe that's what brought me here now.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
that
I grabbed your
that
attention.
has built some trust that this person has something.
Even Sudeep Shet, Karavali,
Mm.
Karavali, even he's like, ಆಡ್ದಲ್ಲ ಪಂತಿಜರ ಓಯ್ ಬತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸೇರ ಅನಿಜಿಜಿ ಯಾರ್ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂಚೆ ಇಂಚೆ ಬರವಂಡ
But it has a negative this one to it, but
Yeah.
that is on me.
That's why I wanted to do this podcast, okay? I wanted to show people whatever we do, it is all drama. Now, for example, Emiwe Vantai.
It's not all drama, dude. Come on. There is some truth in it.
It was all drama.
It's not that I enjoyed, I did like wow, JD Costa, Nanala at the roast month. I said, don't do, man, because I know where it goes.
But
That
that's
you
what,
will, once you get that audience, no, you will know. Now you roast Shutterbox and see.
I know. That's what we.
ಪೊತ್ತುಣ ಅವಾಗ ನಿನ್ನ ಅವಾಗ 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 ನೀ episode I think roast is done and all. What do you think? We have not thought about roast. ಪೂರ ಎನ್ನದೇ ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ because once you get to know people, no, you imagine you have to just see it this way, okay? ಇತ್ತ ಈ ರೋಡ್ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅಂಕಲ್ ತೂಯ, you just look at him and think, will he understand my video? Now if I scold his favorite, if I roast his favorite person, will he understand, or will he be that person who would comment something bad? You get to know. So how ಅಂಚತು ನಾಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಪು. We just see views and all. We should see people on in Mangalore ಪೋನಾಗ ಈ ಜನ ಎನ್ನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ತುನ್ನದಾದ ಎನ್ನು ಮಾರೆ, ಈ ಜನ ಎನ್ನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ತುನ್ನ ಈ ಪಂಜ ಎನ್ನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ತುನ್ನದಾದ ಪನ್ ಆಗ ಒಂಚೂರು ಐಡಿಯಾ ತಿಕ್ಕೊಂಡು. But you try. What's there in trying?
ಎನ್ನ ರೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ harmful ಇಜ್ಜಾನ ವೀರ್ ಲೈಕ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಂಡ ಆತ್
harmful ಅಂಚದಾಲೆ harmful ಎಂಕ್ಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಡು ಅಂಚ ಎಂಕಲ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ harmful. ನಾವು ಇತ್ತೆ ಪನೋಡಂಡ ಇತ್ತೆ ಮುರಣಿವರಿಗೆ ಎಲೋಶಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪಂತೆ ಈ you should never go back to your own college and criticize the college. Okay. Now that is his perspective.
Right.
Okay. For me it was still clean. I know how much I love my college. I spoke so many good things also about college, but he chose that one criticism and he told they might think this is foolishness. Iva enta mare manasige banda maatadudu ottare maatadudu. He told. My teachers came and told me you made my day. Now why did he think that way?
Right.
Because his mind is also wired like that, thinking the negative in chan. We as humans, we are drawn to negativity fast. That's why there's a reason why roasts are also a hit. We criticizing somebody, finding somebody's fault and making joke of it attracts people.
Yeah.
Okay. Than positive. Tell good things about me and make jokes. You see how many people will comment or enjoy. Come back and tell you that at death and power of no. People only like negative pattadu, aven joke malpodu, makkar malpodu, comedy. Now RCB CSK match. As a RCB fan, I can sit and criticize CSK. It will go 150k views. I'll write and give. Me criticizing CSK will do much more than me praising RCB.
Right. I understand.
But you cannot do that. How ranch a problem. But what was your thing? You wanted to roast?
But my whole thing was, to change people's mind, bring that content here and all. It's going to be hard.
You are Sadguru of content creation. You want to change people.
But where do you see, Tulu content next few years? 5 years?
I don't know.
You would be doing
because
5 years.
I would be YouTube, but you never know what is going to happen right now. Right. Technology is what it's going to do. Who knows? Now maybe YouTube might start paying less to people. Instagram might come and monetize all your content.
Oh, does Instagram?
And people will jump to Insta. No, but there are talks that by this year and the reels are going to get monetized. So there a lot of people will come. Then content creation itself is going to take off. People are a lot of content creators. A lot of people are going to become content creators.
Right.
ಮಾತಾರಲ್ಲ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬರ್ ಆಪೇರು, ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಪೇರು. ಸೊ ಅಪ್ಪಾಗ ತುಳುಕಲ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಜನ ಇತ್ತೇನೆ ಒಲ್ಲೇರು, ಮಸ್ತ್ ಜನ ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಜನ ಬರ್ಪೇರು. So that time Tulu YouTube will go up when a lot of people come. Okay, that time you have to be relevant atneta, since we were the first line of people who started.
Correct.
Relevancy becomes a problem. Money obviously is a problem in Tulu. Unless you are a daily blogger like Shutterbox and you're getting 20,000, 30,000 consistent views, you are financially safe, secured. Otherwise, vari mangundu.
Okay.
And you can make money in other ways. So ancha Tulu content, if it is giving you money, why not? People are gonna become Tulu content creators. Tulu videos on your platform hai Tulu videos ku matra, where they get now with the Netflix enchundu, Amazon enchundu. They have their own specials, right?
Right.
Some people, comedians. Ancha near and a platform alfair for only Tulu. If
Right.
Tulu is giving so much money, only Tulu.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe people will be movies will do, but ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ movies require udasi now.
Right.
Seeing so much now, obviously, right? Everybody is ita Tulu, ita tundala movies. You have the same four actors.
Right.
Akal social media ಗೊತ್ತದಾತನ್.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many people now. Daiji world as Arvind Bolar always. People will be. I won't say they'll be fed up or something. Avanji barpunu graph like they had enough of the same kind of comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Someday the Tulu movie, it's the same, right?
I'm only tired of seeing the memes of Arvind Bolar every time, you know? Yeah.
So it is not, obviously he's doing well. He still
Right.
has an audience. Ticket
Right.
sales are too high for him.
Right.
But I'm saying in future 5-6 years, who knows? 5-6 years is a lot of time. Maybe Tulu movies also will start making different kind of movies where
Right.
they look more than those four. They'll see like, there is a new actor who can give me ticket sales, or he is loved by people. Maybe he'll get more opportunity. About Tulu itself, Tulu content and all will go up. Tulu language itself. Now only people are so serious about Tulu.
Right.
It's gonna go up.
Yeah.
Now everybody feels stupid. Epe menjina video malpunu. Tulu YouTube itena atena nikle bete beleja. You wait for few more years when this itself becomes a bele. Where in college also they'll have content creation as a subject. Now we in our college we had one associations, dance association, this association, that association, singing association. It'll be content creation association also.
Right.
Where ring lights and camera, how you make content, they might start teaching you. Who knows?
But I would want to grow in like YouTube itself. But enka mana dependent ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು YouTube ಇದ್ದೆ पण ಐದು income one source of income ಬರೋಡತ್ತೆ ಅಪರ್ ಇಂಚನ try ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಗ ನಾನು. So but ಏನು prediction ಬರೋಡಿ ದಾದಾಪು in a few years I think ಬೇಗನೆ ಅವು.
Yes, go for it. Your prediction, I'm excited to know.
என்ன விஷயம் அது ಯಾಣಿ ಬಂದ.
Yeah. In general.
So general Tulu YouTube community also open panda. In few years it's going to be really fun. Okay, Kannada Tulu YouTubers, Kannada YouTubers because Tulu YouTubers are class of Tulu. If once they come to know that there are Tulu YouTubers, right? People don't know what there are. They come, they'll start drama and all. You know, the lafda you tell, no YouTube lafda that they're gonna do. I can bet you, and I'll be the one in in the front row.
Yeah, because you will get into, you like all such things.
Yeah,
I am not that person. I'll be like, ಅಣ್ಣ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಣ್ಣ, ನಾವು ಲಡಾಯಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಂಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಲಗಡಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಲಡಾಯಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. You will be that one person who will go make roast videos and stuff. I'm like, we are friends.
Well, I think Shutterbox will also will go. If somebody speaks against Tulu YouTubers or Tulu no, I think you will go.
See, if somebody has to speak against Tulu YouTubers, that means our Tulu YouTube has reached that level. Otherwise, they will not speak.
Right.
I am somebody who believes that actions edurbo. Now, if they do, it will motivate me to do even better, to go up. Nanala Tulun mittukon. Dance it and fight. Have a Twitter campaign saying Kannada YouTubers suck or whatever. Stupid.
Right.
Most stupid things you can do. Okay. It's only drama. People will like watching. Hey bro, you bankara. Sensibly, if you sit and think, nothing it is. Now Raghu Vanshore, how much he has helped me, do people know? He has given me 1 hour master class when I shot with him. One scene. Now imagine me going against Raghu Vanshore.
Right.
Stupid.
Right.
I learned from him.
But what if it's a fun thing? What if they know, what if he loves you and you love him, and for entertainment, for that?
Then I will trust him so much. Now, if Raghu Vanshore is telling me something, I have that trust factor. He's making sense. He's been in this field from when? He's the OG of
Right,
content creators.
right.
So I know he'll understand better than me.
So if you
He'll
know,
understand the audience better than me.
so if you know Raftar, right? Raftar and what's the other guy name? MEV Bantai. So I don't know if you know, there's a big class that happened, distracts that, this and all. Very few people know it was all scripted. Very few people know. And because of that distract, right? All the distract used to happen. That's where MEV Bantai grew. That's the growing, and people are using this, a big YouTuber and roasting small YouTuber roasting big YouTuber who has potential. So that if he sees something in that person, right, big YouTuber sees, okay, he has potential, he will help that person grow like that. He won't simply give you, like a shout out or something. He will go something like that. So I forcibly try to enter that area by roasting you. That was my whole. Okay. So of course, if I ask you, like, can we roast something? Obviously, you would say no, right? Because obviously, even if
He
I was
cannot.
you,
I am not there.
yeah, exactly. So if I was you, ಈ ತೇಲಿಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡು ಅಂತ 40K and to like even close to 1000K, that ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡು. I understand, right? So yeah, this is where I wanted to grab
It is not. It is not 40K, 100K. It's not numbers. When you have an audience, you're responsible for that audience.
Right.
Now I scold you. From mine, 10 kids will go and scold you.
Right.
Now, didn't I plant a negative impression about you on them?
Right. Give your vlog.
If they turn against Ajay DeCosta forever,
Right.
who is responsible?
Right.
Me.
Yeah. Right. But yeah.
That is when it is not only numbers, say earlier YouTuber, it is all surface level. You will know when you actually have a proper audience. When you know your videos are getting played in front of the entire family on TV. That time you'll know how responsible. When a mom shows my videos to a kid, just imagine me sitting and roasting Ajay DeCosta. That kid, one 12-year-old kid will go and search Ajay DeCosta. He'll go and scold. He and power house against an area.
Correct.
Imagine you are also not that responsible. You'll scold him back. You all will fight. Who knows? I am responsible. You are responsible, maybe. But that guy he's in his imagination, right? If he is doing a power house, you're a power house fan, he'll come and scold you. I planted a negative thing on his head. That is why my Instagram, YouTube, as far as possible, I try to keep it little positive. Negative aat paadre popuji. Anything they say, negative anchur kammi. Sometimes double meaning jokes happen that you cannot help.
Right.
It just happens. Even there are a lot of things I've filtered, but sometimes you cannot help, man. You just have to put it there. There you should also know that there is somebody who likes adult jokes also.
But where do you see Tulu, like, in next year? Do you see Tulu in a Netflix special? Do you see Tulu in Amazon, something like that?
I am sure that Tulu people will grow. You might see Tulu YouTubers in Big Boss. That's a big possibility. I don't see it far from now. You might see Shutterbox Films getting a call from Big Boss.
Right.
I feel. Then there are few people who think that enk call varpunu Big Boss heldu. Because I have worked also in one Kannada project. They're like, I feel like you have that. Because they always look for somebody from Mangalore in every season.
Right.
So I personally feel Shutterbox might get a call because he has a huge audience. But there are people who think I might get a call. I don't know. I don't think so. It will happen, and I don't know if I'm going. So Tulu people, they will grow like that. Tulu, Netflix and all might take some time. I don't know if it happens. But then there are movies, right, which have got national awards and all in Tulu. There are Tulu movies which have got a lot of awards, which has made into the nominations and stuff.
Right.
People don't know all that. They don't enjoy all that. Now you make fight, it seems, where people can do a hashtag and all and grow Tulu. That is what people like.
Right.
Little negativity, little ladai. That people will follow. Not the good things. Where Tulu movie went into some national awards. That people won't share. Now Kannada people told something against us. Now if we scold them, our Tulu will go up. That people will come and support.
Right. What do you think of, like Mangalore having its own Big Boss?
Possibilities are there. That is what Rakshita also wanted.
Daiji
When
World.
Mangalore, the Big Boss.
Daiji
World. Nama Walter sir Panka. Walter sir on the Big Boss Malbule. It'll be a hit. Of course, there's no doubt. It is
Tulu
new.
YouTubers and Tulu
YouTubers,
actors.
Tulu politicians, actors, TV reporters or whoever.
Yeah.
Anchors.
I mean,
Who
we have
knows
a lot
it?
of talent. We have a lot of
There
talent.
is talent ki koi kami nahi hai, but then such known people have to be there. Now, someone like Shutterbox level, if they are there, who have an audience, then Big Boss will even think of having.
Right.
Viewership will be there.
Right.
People would love watching it, but you should have such a big space, such a big production. That time you can, but maybe it'll happen someday, 5 years from now, if somebody is interested and is ready to invest in something like this. Who knows? Maybe Ajay D Costa, when he becomes rich, might produce a Big Boss.
Maybe what if, like
And
all
he'll be the contestant, he'll be the winner. He'll only take the prize money and go.
You know what? When I told my friends that, Powerhouse agreed to do the
Oh,
interview.
you've told
Yeah,
everybody?
I told two people of my friends that, like, okay, I'm
Who?
doing this
Your
interview.
Jitendra. What is his name?
No, I told Jitendra, yes, Jitendra Dharmaraj and
Ah.
Praveen Kumar.
Mm.
So I told them, like, okay, and Shahil is another friend. So what they think is, okay, now I'm gonna roast Powerhouse in the interview also. And they were like, Anchi Malpurchi. I'm panding Malpuri in bone in Jancha and not generating more of it like as an interview. I wanted to learn a lot of things from you personally, because see, India Hindi audience is completely different, Kannada audience is completely different, Mangalore audience, everything what's happening right is completely new for the audience. Like, oh, Tulu YouTube content that, and it's like there are some people who don't see other YouTubers other than Tulu. There are some people like that also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is completely new. So yes, what I want to do is I wanted to learn something from you. Like, so that's the whole point.
Did you learn?
Yeah, I learned a lot. That not to roast anybody.
What did you learn? I don't know, dude. This is my perspective. What's
Yeah,
there in trying? You try, you make mistakes, you learn. That is
right,
how it is.
right,
If you
right.
can roast two more people, I will also know how roast works. So next time I can give your example to somebody and say, see, there is this Ajay D Costa, Ivorian roast malte, I can change the scene. You can bring the change. Go try roast people.
That's the Rajan.
Darpuna, I don't know.
Yeah, I
But
think
yeah,
in Mangalore audiences will come till there. That opinion. They see you there.
like I have got such comments,
Yeah.
but
I have only got for your
yeah,
roast. For your roast, I have income.
what it's in.
ಈ ಮಗ್ಗೆ ಗಡ್ಡ ದರ್ಪೊಡು ಕುರ್ತೆಲ something like that. Okay. And it's
That are the comments that you'll get if you do roast. You
only
do shutterbox ka roast and see.
only 2 comments I got. Okay. That's why I went to Chris Garage to ask his permission to ask Chatterbox.
Did you ask him, like,
No,
did you explain what roast is?
no, I didn't get that time. I didn't get the opportunity. Only. Instead, I met Arpidanna and I told I'll roast you. So
What did he say? He must have told okay.
he told Malpu bro, Malpu. Yes, no, then he gave me like a nice
He
yarn about.
understands, no?
Yeah, he understands. He is a typical YouTuber, but the thing is, he has boundaries. Yeah, he knows like what
Who
audience
doesn't
like.
have?
Huh?
Who doesn't have
Yeah, that's
boundaries?
what I feel like. At my point, at right now, I have less followers, right? So at this point, I want to make my content such that only those type of audience will come to my channel. That's my whole. If I like grow now, like if I'm 50K followers like you, and I start doing content like roast that, this and all, no, people will start hating you automatically. Content has drastically, right? So if I start like doing beginning only like, oh, this content is like that, people will like evolve.
That you think. That is your perception. Now somebody sitting in one bus stand and he YouTube recommended your video to him. He doesn't know Ajay De Costa. He doesn't know Ajay De Costa has made 10 roast videos. He got one recommendation from YouTube that this person has roasted Shutterbox. He'll sit, he'll watch, he'll comment, and he'll go. He doesn't have so much time to sit and think Ajay De Costa has made 10 videos before roast. This is his kind of content. Bullshit. No. It is that only. It is you know when you make a video. I don't know how many people think it this way. At least for my reels, I do that. Yeah, and every video part naga, it is not for my audience. It is for that new viewer who's watching it. Now I know yan onji video part naga ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಡು yan it ದಾದ bullshit maltandara there will be like 1000 people who will sit that video and watch till the end. My reel, if I'm considering reel, 1 minute end mutta tuppe. That's the trust I have built. Like they trust me so much. At ದಾದನ ಉಪ್ಪೋಡು end mutta. But a new viewer will not give me one full minute.
Right.
New viewer will give me 5 seconds. So every video I post, for me it is that 10 seconds in chondu. So that you should know. So you should always think that your audience you will do. Obviously they will do give you all positive or negative if they are very open. But it is always the new viewer. Your new viewer will not sit and think Ajay request on videos in channel. He doesn't know. He doesn't have to know.
So in the comment section which you post, right, every video you post, so in the comment section, who is it more, your new followers after watching your videos or your old friends?
Friends and all don't comment.
So all the audience,
Your friends comment on your videos.
they are the only ones who are commenting.
That means you don't have an audience.
Right? Of course I don't have, because I'm like really inconsistent. You know, I post.
You have to see your growth. How when you open your comment section, how many strangers are in your comment section?
Right.
That is your growth. Your friend is gonna tell you super atan, because that's friendship. Super atan. Even if you have done anything negative, also they will not find it negative because they know you. They will not scold you. A
Right.
random person sitting somewhere need not have a reason to love you.
Right.
If he wants to hate, he'll hate. So you should always see in the comments, friends ka comments and all doesn't matter. Unless that friend comments once a year, like any video they liked so much that video was super. Then that value has that comment has some value. Every other friend, my friends Rakshit and all, even though he has contributed in some of the videos, he has never shared it on his story. Your friends should always be behind the scenes.
Right.
Okay. Then there are some friends, like your close friends and those people who you know. Okay, like before you grow, now you have not yet grown. Itte you follow 800 people or so you said, and those 800 people follow you. So those are one gurtada people.
Right.
That gurtada people, when you grow, they will not comment. They will see you have done the best video. They have found your video the best. Still, they will not comment. They will not share, because for them, how much ever you grow, you are still that Ajay De Costa that they know from before.
Right. Right.
Okay. So they meet you somewhere, they'll say, "Inchino mare, celebrity ate walla jana tapuru edde punninna videos." That is their way of appreciating when they meet you. And they will not buy your tickets and all. If you make a movie, or if you have made a video for an app, if you are having a stand-up show, they'll say, "Bro, ticket korubu, dharma free, yan ninna dosti ata." Only strangers who you don't know, but they love you, they will pay money to watch you. So you don't have to make videos for your friends.
Right.
Your Jitendra and all who is commenting, no, they have to be behind the scenes. Obviously, they are adding to the engagement of the video, which is good. But their role is behind the scenes than in front. You can't take their comments seriously. They will say super only, or they'll say something fun.
Right.
But how much you take it, how much do you keep it in your head, that matters.
Right. One more personal question which I want to ask you, which will not come in this video, okay? So that when I asked controversial kid to roast that I'm gonna roast you, I told her I'm gonna roast controversial. Did she say anything about it? You guys have a con that?
I don't remember, dude.
Yeah.
Because there was another person. You roasted her or what?
Small reel I made, that which I shared to you.
I don't remember. I don't know. But there are like 2-3 people who have gotten in touch with her. They wanted to roast her. I think she has told me that somebody wanted to roast me. I don't know if it was you or somebody else. But we don't have deep conversations.
Okay, there was a roast video on her actually. After I roasted you, I saw that there was a roast video on her. I suggested you check it out.
That we have watched. Both of us have watched.
Okay, okay. It was actually good, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, now back to the point. Yes. Okay. So now, obviously, I have an inspiration whom I watch and whom I want to be like. So, who is your current inspiration? Do you have right as a creator?
I am a big fan of Tanmay Bhatt.
Okay.
Okay, his brains are crazy. Like itte and comedy, I do, but I can make a lot of informational video, because there is another side to me, I told, which has a lot of knowledge, which wants people to learn from me.
Right.
I don't tell all that in the videos.
Right.
Right now, comedy matra. But someday, when we have resources, when we reach that point where I feel confident that I can make videos on few topics I want to make, and I want to share that knowledge which I have. Right now, I don't share. Interview and I shared a little. Otherwise, I don't share. In my blogs and all, it's just comedy. People like watching comedy. But now I don't feel that there's a need. There might be a need, but I am also not ready for it. That's why I won't. But that is where my inspiration and all is Tanmay. Tanmay Bhatt is crazy. I've learned so much from his videos. Then there is Beer Biceps. Every morning while I have my breakfast, podcast, bodu. I watch podcast. I learn a lot. In this field, if you don't learn, it's gone.
Right.
Every day is a learning. You have to sit and watch, consume content. I don't see when people say, "Ana video chusana, comedy videos." I don't watch comedy videos. And now I don't sit and watch comedy videos and stuff. I sit and watch serious, deep conversations. That is me in real.
I
I like
understood
consuming such content. In Kulo and Dakalapura videos, 1 hour, you know, I sit and watch 1 hour ka stream.
Same.
Tanmay Butts, 2 hours
Same.
ka I have watched stream.
Even I was that.
Without even hitting the forward button.
Hmm.
That is me.
Hmm.
I like watching such content. So much information. Crazy it is. But comedy videos I don't watch. Now
Hmm.
Shuttlebox ka vlogs I don't watch.
Hmm.
Very rarely, to be honest. I don't watch.
Even I watched.
Mad in Kudla, now since the videos are less,
Hmm.
I watch. Otherwise, I don't watch.
I was dependent upon the title of a Shuttlebox films, or else even I don't know. So if he has bought a
Yeah.
new
So
vehicle,
it
then
is.
yeah. So
So
mhm.
that's how it is.
to be
For me, it is Tanmay and beer biceps.
to be really honest, the power of this actually the thing is, I always in my head there is this thing, okay? And one day I'm gonna make a reaction video on meme on try not to laugh challenge with you. You know, like Tanmay Bhatt and all. You know, it's actually fun, okay, when you can do this. So at one point when whenever you are planning or something, or when I grow, I want you to be a part of this because it's really easy. Yeah? Like it saves a lot of time. You sit in front of a
Yang
camera.
panada viewers yang panpe bedalaji mera kali motive da degotunde imbe kali enan kuda video edukana era plan first I roast un pande I can permission kori enadu it is one time ಒಂದು ತೆಪಿರ ಬತ್ತೆ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಪಿಚ್ ಮಲ್ತೆ ಎಂಕ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಮಲ್ಪಕಂದು ಯಾನ್ ಓಕೆ ಬಂಡೆ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಡು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಲಾಬರೇಷನ್ ಪಿಚ್ ಮಲ್ತೊಂದುಲ್ಲೆ ಎಂಚಿನ ಬೇರೆ ತೂಲೆ ತೂಲೆ ಹಾ
So I
ತೂಕ
wanted to
ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ನೋ
future, yeah.
once you finish 1 year of job and then you leave your job, that time no.
Maybe,
See.
yeah, that's it. Maybe. I'm not saying, right now I want. Obviously, nobody would know me. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So, whom I actually want, I want to become Mr. Beast. Do you watch Mr.
Who is Mr. Beast? Flying Beast.
No, Mr. Beast is international. So he has around 100 million subscribers. Around in and around 100 million next to PewDiePie. So yeah. So
You know what? I don't watch any international YouTubers video.
I only watch.
Inkakne English artha I don't get that feel on of watching. I only watch Indian YouTuber. That to selected 2-3. I'm very loyal to them. If they post something very nice, I will watch. This new and all English and all very less.
Okay, so I want.
I don't know this PewDiePie and all Logan Paul also. I've heard names. I've never watched them.
Okay, one more segment which I want to do is.
Your chai with Ajay Decosta is done, huh?
No. This is in this.
What was your segment?
Chai with Ajay only. This is marry, date, kiss. What do you want? Marry, date, kiss, or marry, date, hook up?
Sasta coffee with Karan. This is your originality. You were saying Iman a copy, and a copy, Powerhouse, the Bhuvan Bhavan a copy.
Marry, date.
This is your originality.
Marry, date, kiss is madme. What do you call it for date?
I don't know, dude. Date word is jantu, dude.
Madme date
Pundi.
Pundi. Madme date pundi. Okay.
Madme date pundi. Pundi is for date, I said.
Okay. Madme pundi. Hook up. What you will call?
Bocchi mare. Tuluk word bocchi.
Okay.
We'll do it in English one.
Okay.
Don't make it.
Okay. Marry, date, hook up. Okay. So I'll name 3 people. You have to tell me.
You put me in some controversy. I'm gonna kill you.
I won't. Ganamat,
I don't want to hook up with anybody.
Controversial kid.
See, I don't want to kiss or hook up any of them.
Okay.
I don't want to. Just don't want to. I'll marry Ganapat because I know her. I'm like, our understanding is good.
Mm-hmm.
That kiss and hook up better.
After marriage, then that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That after marriage, I'll tell you.
Okay. One more. If we need Sarthak and Rakshit.
Wait. You tell me. Who would you marry, date, and kiss? You tell.
I don't know them personally at all. You guys are together.
What personally? I also don't know personally. You tell me. Like who out of all the Tulu? Okay, you tell me. Controversial kid and Rakshita. I think they are the only popular females. Yeah. Who would you marry? Who would you hook up with? Tell.
Marry and date, I can hook up is too much, I think.
Then why did you ask me, Manga? Tell who would you marry?
See, marry, I have to stay with that person forever. So I would marry controversial kid. I don't want Rakshita to be. So
you'll date her.
Yeah. And if Rakshit said,
you will get 1 lakh views, dude, if you go out on a date with
no,
them.
I'd rather be single. I'd rather quit if you go for 9 to 5 job and earn money. One more. Okay. If Rakshit, Vinith, and Sarthak were girls, whom would you hook up, marry, and date? Okay, now it's easy.
Who would I hook up with?
Yeah.
I think
I think Vinith Kumar
when you
has
see skills.
nice ass.
Hey, Rakshit's ass is good, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, I'll tell it this way: skills wise, knowledge wise, experience wise, I'll say Vinith is good for hookup. Okay, he is that kind of person. I won't say he's a hookup, but he knows things about that. Obviously, So hookup I can do with Vinith. Rakshit and Sarthak are almost similar. I would date Rakshit because at least he does dating. He's a little boyfriend material. Sarthak is not. I ponnal tunda nachiyeda mudela if he sees girls and all. No, if a girl comes and touches him and all. If a girl comes and says let's kiss also, he's not that guy who will go and kiss. Okay, even if a girl strips in front of him, he'll not. He'll be that shy guy. But that with him, Majime is good. He's that family guy. Got your answer, no?
Yeah. One more last. Thighs, breasts, or legs?
In your chicken, I knew, idiot. Ushna da mata. Thighs, breast, or legs? I like breast in chicken.
Okay.
See, we are men, so obviously this character and all we don't get to see in first. First thing is visually. So I would see. I don't know if they have a long hair. Sometimes I think that attracts me. Long hair, beautiful hair. That is one thing. If it's very nice. I see. But now incha tight and all I don't know. But otherwise, I think I see eyes. I see eyes first. I don't know, dude. I have not been that aware that what do I see first. I think I see eyes or lips. If that when they're talking, sometimes lips also. But it depends. It depends from person to person. Now, obviously, we are guys. If what's your
Okay.
yeah, so I wouldn't lie, but it depends from person. That is with everybody. When girl sees girl, also it's the same.
Right.
So yeah, if something is really beautiful in their face, then that attract. Now, if somebody has a cat eyes, I'll tend to see the eyes first. But otherwise, I cannot. When I see some girl, I cannot ignore everything and see only the eyes.
Right,
I'll sit and see. I can't. You obviously see everything, how they walk, what they're wearing. Who knows? Sometimes dress also. I think that matters the most. What do you see, dude?
I actually used to see all that looks and all, okay. But now if that girl is, that personality and that, hard to get girls are there, no. Like that girls, oh fuck, like that. Even if she is not that good looking also, like hard to get, doesn't give a fuck much.
Hard to get Instagram the reels pura tupina.
How
Badi mushkil, baba badi mushkil. Oh, transition anaga pura. Chant. That girls, no, hard to get. When 100 guys are trying on her, like that kind of a girl.
There are some girls, okay. I'm not saying that every girl should be like that, but 200 followers.
See that personality and all, no, it is not when you see first.
Yeah.
I don't think that is when you see. First is looks only you see. Imagine a girl is going, you get to see. What do you see? Personality. I don't think so. I think you see something, right?
Yeah.
How do you see personality? Tell me how you see personality.
For example, like if I attract as a dating perspective, I said, personality. But
then, in dating perspective, you'll see personality. Like that, if you ask me, I don't like hot girls for dating. I am not that. I swear. Now, that is me, okay. I don't know. I don't like this party girls are there. I don't like them.
Even I don't drink, smoke.
It is not that you don't party and all. Now, don't take it that way.
You
do your life, whatever. I don't get attracted. So when they come and talk, also, I'm not. I like those simple, okay. Not Samskriti at all. That naughtiness should be there. It should be a balance of that modern and old school. Because I am mostly, even though too much modern I act, I have that old school things which I like. So if there's that balance, who knows to dress to the occasion, all that I like. Like who is not that decent that Shishi, Rama, Burchi, Dala Burchi. No. Not that. Pura Madmai Vaka. Avat. Not that. For me, it is like you have balance of both. The naughtiness should be with me only. With others is Anchino bro. I think girls also will have such things only as a
Yeah.
wish.
One
You are
thing-
going to post 2 hours of this
No,
interview.
I have so much content. Powerhouse on Shutterbox Films. Powerhouse wants to marry Ghana, but
I am not going to sit and promote each video. Okay, you do your own thing.
okay. I have no problem. Your name is enough in the title. People will automatically. Whichever is interesting, you
Like
put.
that audience I don't have, okay, on YouTube, but
I
it's
got
okay.
1K views. Okay, let's end. Okay. Last few words
Hmm.
which you would want to tell for Ajay.
Oh, for Ajay Costa, what to say? First thing is little more research you should do. It's needed, not content wise, but the entire content scene. You have to start seeing from different perspectives, not only your perspective.
Right.
One thing. Second thing is if you want to grow your channel, you have to put in a little more time. There are people who have successfully managed their work plus YouTube. I won't say they are not, but you should, if you do something consistently for 300 days, you will grow. There's no way that you cannot. So much time for 300 days, it's 300 days. It's not 9 to 5 something else, and you will grow. So then what? Have patience. That is for everybody. You cannot become a star in 15 days or overnight. Even if you become, there is keeping it that way is a task. You may not be successful in maintaining that fame or success. So we should have patience, research, learn, respect everybody, do positive things, be more responsible. These are my learning that I'm telling you. Okay, be more responsible in and don't see only views. There is more than views. There is as a now you don't have any responsibility like that, but when you grow your audience you will have responsibility.
Right.
You will have to make some sacrifices.
Right.
Like now I don't go out on RCB match days unless it is that important. I have to give that 3 hours to watch
Priority.
that video and make unless my family says today's family dinner, then I will have to. But sometimes I tell them, can we be back by this time? I at least want to see some part of the match to make video. So that is one sacrifice. There are things like that you prioritize. It's not always videos also. Now if my friend calls me out somewhere, I might go. But yeah, you have to give your art a little more time, love, passion, everything, because you treat video as an art. It's love that you do. I mean, that's your love, right? Like aat moke ke board. If you love some girl, you will have to put efforts, time, energy in maintaining that love.
Right.
Art is also like that. You have to do that, and you will get creative. You will I mean, you should never fear that you will have that thing where you will imagine your video did well, your dopamine, crazy dopamine, you get dopamine hit, and then your next video doesn't do well. You feel like you will have that period where 3 months you might be doing great, but the next month you'll be like like views. Then you feel like I think this much only. No, you have to reinvent. That is later. But for you to start off, I feel what I told initially, doing learning, research, then patience, create videos. Basically you have to create. You can't do one video and disappear for 2 months. You are not Carrie Minati.
Right.
You're Ajay Di Costa.
So
you have to be a little more consistent.
So you have been observing my this thing.
But I know that you have disappeared. You are only there on somebody else's story. Roast video coming soon. Yeah, Panditji.
Right.
Your audience also should know Ibe Barpe Vira. So my audience now knows that after RCB match, Charan is there. He'll come and post a video.
Right.
They know reels at lunch, and 3 days later he'll come. Now I be so consistent and disappear for a week. People have to know that he might be busy or he's not getting enough content to post. It's okay, but come back as soon as possible. You don't have to take 2 months break. They'll forget you. This stage, people have to know this face. People have to know the brand Ajay Di Costa. If that is the name of your brand, people have to know Ajay Di Costa Ulle exists. So that time,
Right.
So your face has to be registered.
So if you had to powerhouse in one word, what would that word?
Powerhouse in one word.
Your whole character. If you had to compress it in
The
one word.
whole brand is love. Commit, love, and obviously spread happiness, all that. But powerhouse is love. I think people have to love me. I have to love them. You hate me also, it's only love. I am not that person who'll sit and fight with.
Right, right.
It's just not me.
Yeah.
Even when you had roasted, there was a point wherein I was like, why are you doing this? That's when things hit wrong time, wrong this. Everybody goes through that.
Right.
But next day I'm like, I know what it is. So it's only love.
So
Moke,
yeah,
moke pode pala.
correct. How was the podcast for you? Was it? Did you? Obviously, you will say no.
It was good. It was my
Obviously, you
it
wouldn't
was
say.
my first time.
Uh-huh.
My first time like this little deep conversation. I sat and spoke. It was good. Good start, I would say, from your end also. It is your first.
Right.
See where it takes you. These are the things that I have in my plans also in future
Right.
that I want to do.
Can I come
So
as a guest?
if you can get me like 10,000 views, definitely, why not?
would Powerhouse approach Ajay De Costa if there is something he needs? Like, if I do well, would you approach me? Like, would you come for a collab?
See, I am not so much also like collab guy. I told you I'm a homebody. For me, that see, I actually have a song ready.
Okay.
If somebody would help me in recording and shooting,
Okay.
the video will be out. Just that it is only with me for me to contact somebody, ask them this, that. I'm not that guy. I am little laid back like that. That's a bad quality of mine. So that is what. If there is a need of something where I feel like I have to go out, shoot something with you or something, why not? Because somebody told me Ajay Decosta is not as bad as you think he is in the video.
But that's true actually.
Then I was like, okay. Then somebody else told like, "Jee, original marle."
that nobody told us.
No, they have told.
Okay, then maybe they have seen my other video. But yeah, it was lovely
No.
talking to you.
Personally, they know you.
Yeah.
And I told.
But yeah,
I
it
class
was.
at lunch, Ani.
Then I understood who it was. class when they class and yeah. So yes, thank you for your time. All right, so it's really good having you in my very own small podcast, which I wanted to make my channel alive. Whenever I want to make my channel alive, Power of is the first name that comes in my head for roast.
Makavan par mukle pura chance kor puji. Tule.
And the worst part about this podcast is that the signal is really low in your area.
Why?
Buffering was there a lot.
Why didn't you tell me?
It's okay. Like I didn't want to interrupt because you went so deep.
You should have told me at the end of the podcast. You're saying it is
It's okay.
buffering.
It's okay. It's completely okay. But yeah, next time, like it's fine. It's really fine. So yeah, it was really fun having you. I learned a lot. So maybe in future times.
Likewise.
Yes.
I also had fun
Yeah.
answering your questions
Yeah.
and seeing a different side of you.
Yeah, you are the same actually. Like in chat and the audios which you have sent. It was like really. I imagined you this way only. So you're like that. So yeah.
You're dating or what?
I'm not dating. You might have having right
I had only one.
till now.
That also lasted only 22 days, 21.
Yeah. Why did you like plan to date?
I don't know, man. I have not been that great, I guess, in a relationship. My relationships have not lasted on. I don't know if I get bored or they get bored or things don't work out. It just doesn't. I don't know if there are too high expectations or I have too expectations. But till now, nothing has worked out. So I'm waiting for that one person.
Same actually.
Who's not gonna get bored.
So when you dream about this one person, like there is no face in that, is it? Because I'm facing the same problem.
There is no face.
When you daydream and all.
There is face or what?
Like when you daydream.
No, I don't daydream about being in a relationship and
I did.
stuff.
I did.
It's okay, like it's normal. But good point is, if you're daydreaming about being in a relationship and love and long term, it's still okay. A lot of girls would like this about you because these days you see it, everybody is about hook up, one time sex, this, that.
Right.
So that time you know a lot of girls don't like it. They are difficult to find. They're finding it very difficult to find that one guy who would love a long-term relationship. If you're somebody who wants to have a long-term relationship and you're daydreaming about this, it's a positive sign. Now, if another girl comes and flirts with you and asks for date and all, would you go? How is that he is getting girls and I'm not getting? What is the problem there? Tell me.
Because maybe my content is really good.
Very nice it is. And then the same girls will go and say all men are dogs, they are cheaters, they are they are bad guys, they only want sex. If you're going with such people, if you're getting attracted to such people, it's your fault, girl.
Exactly.
Thank you. This is from a good guy.
You know what? I clearly know why you are not getting girls. I clearly see. First of all, you are hanging out with girls like Ghana, but and they are like all actress, models, and all. And these girls who are from Aloysius, that with boy, with this guy, how can I? She's already going out with girls and all. Like so, they don't even like try.
I have got that thing also.
Yeah.
But it is, I know where I started from.
Hmm.
I know what's in my head right now, even though I'm hanging out with celeb. I know what I am. So once they discover that, then it's the same with Ghana Butt also. If you Ghana Butt image on social media, we talk about this, right? We have told like your image is like that. That's why maybe guys are also scared to approach the good guys.
Right.
They'll think she's above me standard
Right.
wise.
Out of the league. Out of my league.
Yeah, out of the league kind of a thing. But once they know you, then they shouldn't leave, in my opinion. But things don't go that way. Yeah.
No, it's really complicated, yeah, Ravan.
If there are complications, we can make content out of it.
Right. You can
If
squeeze
things
content
are
out of
simple.
everything, no? That's the best part about once you get into this field, right? Like, reels or relatable, you'll automatically get ideas. I think. Do you write it down?
No, I am not somebody who writes.
Same.
It's all in my mind.
Same. So when
I don't know, it doesn't work writing and all. I feel lazy.
same, I feel lazy. That's why I kind of relate to you actually. Content product is like like this.
Enkite idea battanda within 2 days max, I have to release it. Otherwise, for me, no feel. I not almost all the time. Sometimes I do. Now, caught a match and after video, I forget. Oh, a line pardoli marat. Because that time constraint is there.
That proposal, man. Huh?
Yeah, proposal I miss. That is time constraint. No, you have to post it within 15 minutes. So otherwise, I plan. I know my format of the video. Incha start, narut incha, then incha panda funny up, incha end maltunda. So yeah. There's a lot of thought for viewers. It looks like mobile there's a lot of formation graph in choppodu ide incha avodu ee 15 seconds betakana story barpini so a 15 seconds tula ee part ittanda it's good. Maybe for a next podcast we can save. Not yours, somebody else's. For you enough 2 hours ka content I gave 2 months you can post aatundutte.
So we're not doing a podcast. Maybe
Let's see if you can get me views and all, then maybe
maybe
views and subscribers.
Inshallah one.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure you're hungry.
We'll wind up.
Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Powerhouse, for coming. Not so professional podcast or interview or
Hey, that's my tagline. You cannot steal that anymore.
That is your like intro, no? This is my ending. So yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Powerhouse.
Pink unborn.
It was really friendly talk more than like podcast. So yeah, I got to learn.
Praise me a little more.
Yeah. Powerhouse has a nice beard, and I don't know why he's still single. I've heard that girls like beard and all. And
Enough. That also was not something great. What you praised.
But no, I think you're gonna will there be a like in a time where we'll see you like marrying Ghana, but
No. I know a lot of people have that ask. We have spoken about it also. I've told Ghana that my ma'am also was sad when I told we are only friends and stuff.
Yeah, I don't believe in.
She was like, I was hoping that you both could become a couple someday, but
I actually
that's not how it is. I know how our friendship is. It's you are not qualified to become anybody's, I guess. Male best friend. I have only been a male best friend to a lot of, and I've been a good one.
Okay, so you don't have crush over them or anything like that. Simply friend.
Yeah, I flirt with my friends only, man. But that's the good part, right? They know that this guy is telling it because it is leather. Okay, so sometimes I tell my friends, what if we got married and all? No tension only, because they are searching for some guy. So I'll be like, for you, I'm there. We'll marry. What is there? Yeah, usually there are friends who have boyfriend who are about to get married. And one more thing is, I mostly make friends who are older to me.
Okay.
So my female friends are all older Vanda, of all ages I have. They are married, who have kids, who are 40 plus, 30 plus, 20 plus. Not like your type, Usnada. It's genuine. That time you get to learn a lot. If you have to learn, you have to mature. So that time, if you have conversations with older, they have life experiences that are more than what we experience. So it's good to have female best friends. I always recommend. I don't know what people are gonna say, but female best friends as a guy you have to have. Otherwise, only boys will not give you perspectives in life. You have to have female best friends. You have to have male best friends. Male best friends you will obviously make. Female best friends is difficult. That day, last time when I told also, few guys had come and told, bro, like first paateratikadu friends vakka. This is for girls also. You should always have guy best friends. They give you a lot of. See, my female friends come and tell me, a guy told me this. What he must be thinking.
Right.
So I give them that perspective, right? I can tell this might be like this. So most of the times it ends up being guys are horny. That's why they texted like that.
Right.
So that is the most seen. But if you are see, for me it is I open up more to them. They are more understanding, right? Because they are people who express. They are somebody who cry and stuff. Imagine you crying with your male best friend.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
You will somewhere it doesn't work, right? You somehow feel like you are being judged, or they'll say enable you. If you have a female friend, you can get through anything in life. I'll tell you, mine, anything right now, anything happens more than I go to guys, I go to my girls, my female friends. They are the best. They'll not judge you. You can cry also in front of them. They are not gonna judge because they are also like that. So you feel that comfort. They'll give you the best advice. They know what to do. The female perspective, we as when we grow up, we are always told in college also, "Ponnada paathe ning chan chan cha." Ponnada paathe rodu. If I feel like you should also date when you are in college. Only when you are with the other gender, that time you know how they are, what is needed to be done, how to behave with the girl.
Yeah. But dating seriously, I don't recommend in college and all.
You have to date seriously. If it lasts, it lasts. If it doesn't last, you learned. I feel right now, till my degree day, I didn't date anybody. Okay. So it affected me somewhere later. I felt like, oh, now if I'm single, there's a reason also why I'm single. Maybe I don't know how to be with them. As friends, I know. But going out, that at that age it was needed. Until you are with somebody, you can be together, know the other person, how to be with the girl, how to be when you go out with the girl, when you take her out or she takes you, when you are sad, how she acts, when she's sad, how do you convince, when she's angry, what do you do? These are actual skills that you need to know.
Right.
If she's angry, you're not like, okay, bye, fuck off and go. You convince, you try to get her back. Breakup also, if it happens. My journey started with the breakup. I broke up, powerhouse took off. Sometimes you need that fuel also, to drive you forward. Maybe breakup is the fuel. Maybe breakup is something that you needed, Mr. Ajay Costa. Maybe your career is going to change after this.
Right. Then I'll be like, we'll be so relatable, no? Even is after breakup, even mine after breakup.
Yeah, if you grow and all, you will say, I think Powerhouse is the best. He is like my guru, inspiration. From Logan, from Mr. Beast to Mr. Powerhouse.
No, only in life lessons. Content creation is different, not my guru.
Yeah. Obviously, if you are doing the same kind of things what I am doing, you will. What is the difference? You have to get something new on the table.
So yeah,
We'll wind up.
Yeah.
Chalo, bye. Thank you, and all is done. No.
Thank you, and all is done. Anything else you want to say? You want to ask?
Nothing. Fuck off. Just go. I'm hungry.
Okay,
Bye.
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 Yeah.